At the beginning of the year, most people set themselves goals, things they want to achieve and the person they want to become. But a month in, most of us would eventually give up trying. I did that, and I decided I would spend this week getting back on track and focusing on myself. Getting up early, fueling my body and my spirit, moving my body, studying hard, staying hydrated, and spending time with myself. And here's what I've learned along the way. It's easier to imagine getting back on track than it is to do. It takes a lot more strength and commitment to go from imagining to actually doing. The first day is always the easiest. You feel the most motivated and have the greatest desire to do those things. It's empowering and exciting being able to start new. A fresh day, a fresh week, a fresh month, and a fresh year. For me, it's always been a goal to get up early, to read something that helps me grow as a person, to spend time with God, read my Bible, pray and journal. And the first couple days for me are the easiest ones to get these done. Now it's time to get on the content grind and whack out some content for the next month on my channel and on my Instagram. It's always easiest to set yourself a checklist of things you want to do in the day, and even more satisfying to see them all ticked off. Day 2 was the most productive for me. I managed to get lots of work done and plan my next month's worth of content for this channel. I felt so motivated and excited for this week and this new chance to change my life in a way. So today is Tuesday, I have small group tonight. So I have done a little something to my hair and I've just put a little bit of makeup on, but I don't have to go for a while. But I thought I'd just share with you guys that I finished reading Atomic Habits this morning. I've been trying to read half an hour of a non-fiction book every morning when I first wake up, and this was the book that I was reading the last couple weeks. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm going to film a whole separate video on like habit building and stuff, and I'll talk about this book in it. But I thought I would mention a couple books that just came in the post today. I ordered these from World of Books, which is a second-hand online bookstore. So definitely check that website out if you're looking for really good, affordable second-hand books not bought through Amazon. But I just bought 2 books. So I got Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race, and the other book I got is called The Truth About Modern Slavery. Now, I recently listened to a podcast which was like an interview of the author who wrote this book, and I really wanted to read her book, so I got this. Part of focusing on myself a lot this week has been taking lots of time for self-care, and I've done a lot of work today for lots of different things, which is exciting, stuff that's coming up. But I'm going to take some time now, so I'm going to go and have some cake and snuggle up in a blanket and watch some Grey's Anatomy. After the first couple days, motivation kind of drops and you kind of get into a bit of a slump, I guess. And for me, Wednesday was one of those days and I just had a really hard day. It's so hard because like filming this video this week, it's like you want to show that you're productive all the time, that you're getting things done, that you're doing everything that you can and like maximizing your day and just enjoying everything. But in reality, not every day looks like that, and that's totally okay. It's so important to just normalize like just not feeling the best every day, and today is one of those days. Today I basically snoozed my alarm, turned it off and went back to sleep till like 9 o'clock, and I obviously needed it, like my body obviously needed it to some capacity, but I just woke up feeling so like bad. I don't even know why, like I just feel like I'm just having one of those days where everything just feels really hard, and this is just so contradictory to like this whole video that I've been filming this week. But like I feel like it's important for me to talk about this. Not every day is as productive as the day before. Not every moment is as like positive or like uplifting, and it's important to just like let yourself feel the way that you feel, you know? You know, you could be having the best week, but you still have those times when you just feel like you've just hit your low point. The last few weeks of my life and kind of like the last month has been very difficult for reasons that I don't particularly want to talk about on here just yet. It's hard because it's a lot of pain and a lot of just emptiness and loneliness that I'm feeling at the moment. I don't even know why I'm saying it, filming this, but I just felt like I needed to just kind of say something, because I don't want it to look like my life's perfect and I don't want it to look like I have the most productive week. But these are the moments where I feel like you have to focus on yourself even more. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm feeling like I might get my paints out, maybe do some painting. From day 3, I learnt that not every day is going to be the best or most productive. You're not always going to feel like you are thriving or on top of the world. Life has its ups and downs, and there are hills and valleys in every season. But on those days where motivation drops and you feel like you're in a slump, you have to ride the wave, acknowledge how you feel, and let yourself feel it. Remind yourself of the journey you are on, reflect on where you've come from and how far you've come, but don't lose sight on where you're going, where you want to be and what you want to achieve. It might take you a bit longer to get there, but it doesn't mean that you won't get there one day. Today's been an interesting day to say the least. So started off really good and really productive. I read my book, had breakfast, did my Jesus time, went on a run. I basically hurt my foot. Basically tripped on a paving slab, kind of like rolled my ankle and my knee in opposite directions, fell on the floor. Some really nice strangers helped me up, which was really lovely, and offered to pay for me to get the bus back to my house. So if that was you and you're watching this, thank you. But I managed to hobble home and I'm okay. I think I've just like sprained the muscle, like I don't really want to show my foot, but basically like sprained the muscle on like the side at the top of my foot and the side underneath. So I'm having a bit of a hard time walking at the moment. I'm hobbling around a bit. Anyway, but now I've just made myself a little big mug of instant coffee because I feel like I really need this. And I also put some biscuits up, and I'm a little bit of a weirdo and I'm gonna like dip my biscuit. Oh yeah. Most people dip their biscuits in tea, but I don't really drink tea, so I dip mine in coffee, and it's actually quite nice. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The day's basically over for me. I basically cannot work past this point. But I don't have any uni work to do for today because, again, strikes. My lecture was cancelled today and she's not uploaded a recording or anything for it. So it's basically just like a day off. But I need to start doing some research for this research programme that I'm applying for with the university. I'm not going to speak too much about it because obviously if I don't get onto it, I don't want to get excited about something and not get on, but I basically need to actually start doing some research and looking into some articles on the areas I'm interested in. Day 4 and things picked up a bit. I felt brighter and had some motivation back. Despite being set back by an injury, I didn't let it get me down and continued getting back on track. I learned even more that minor setbacks will come, but as long as you keep your eyes fixed on where you want to be, those small things won't matter in the long run. So it's Friday now, the last day of this little vlog, and I had breakfast, did a Bible study, had a shower, washed my hair. Look at my cool jumper. It says, "Better days are coming." Isn't it so cute?
I've been doing some reading for my research thing, and I had some lunch, and it's a bit later in the afternoon. It's like 3 o'clock, and today I'm gonna do some baking this afternoon. I'm gonna go start doing it now. But basically it's one of my housemates' birthdays in like a few weeks, and I'm making her a cake for it, and I'm basically gonna do like a practice one today. So this is the cake I'm going to be making for Kita's birthday. It is a marbled chocolate banana bread, so it's like chocolate cake mixed with banana bread, like all marbled, and then I'm going to like melt some chocolate and drizzle it on top. So I'm going to practice this. And I think I'm going to listen to the new episode of Janine Amapola's podcast, Happy and Healthy. She's a Christian YouTuber here. I love her content and I love her podcast, so she uploaded a new one on Tuesday, so I'm going to listen to that.
So this week of getting back on track was eventful, to say the least. There were good moments and bad moments, successes and setbacks, but I've learnt so much and know I will learn so much more as I continue along this journey of growth and focusing on myself. I've learnt that though it's hard, it doesn't mean it's impossible and not worth it. I've learned even more the importance of looking after myself and taking time to give myself what I need and to give myself space to heal in a way. I challenge you guys to spend a week focusing on yourself, getting back on track with your goals, and see what you learn and the difference it has in your life. I hope you guys have a blessed week. Remember, you are so loved, and I'll see you next Sunday at 4 p.m. for a new video. Bye guys.